You're not a threat. You never have been.
No, I didn't say I was a threat. I said you feel threatened.
No, I'm just looking out for Marissa.
I don't think she needs you to do that.
You're using her to get payback at me. Calling her, sending her flowers, pumping her up like she's some sort of legal savior.
No, why are you acting like she's still your wife, hmm? Have you gotten Annie out of your system?
Out of my system? I still got her perfume on my clothes. So what's your next move there? You gonna take another run at my company, Scott?
This may be hard for you to believe, but I care less about Chandler than I do about you. In fact, while I'm in here, I'm working on something a little more productive than making moves against you. I'm focused on one thing only, and that is me. And these days, when I look in the mirror, I feel good about what I see. Can you say the same? I'm good to go.
Enjoy yourself. Oh, right. There was that one thing I wanted to ask you. Do you have any big plans for your New Year's Eve with any of your, inmate pals?
Thanks for the visit, JR.
That's what I'm here for.
Something happened today?
It was great. Working with Jake. He's an incredible doctor.
Brought back memories, didn't it?
You've been divorced, yes? There's reason people get distance from each other.
Yeah. On the other hand, my ex-wife and I live in the same house.
No way.
Oh, yeah. And that's what I said when he suggested the whole idea.
So you two...
Happily divorced, happily cohabited.
Yeah, most of the time.
You're freaks. You know this, right? People... It's just... That's not normal.
Oh. Well, people do all kinds of amazing things. And Crystal and I like each other. You know, we have two beautiful children. It works for us.
And what if you want to date?
You're serious?
Yes.
Ah, well, hasn't come up. I mean, I'll let you know when it happens.
Hey, I'm sure you got it going on.
Oh, yeah. Actually, no. I mean, I still got it. You know, it's at home in the medicine cabinet. I find that most women sense my sexual power, and it frightens them.
Yes,
Yeah, I had a relationship about a couple months back, and it didn't work out. What about you? I mean, you're a single gal, you're a doctor, you're smart, funny, reasonably attractive. And you left with Griffin a long time ago. I mean, there has to have been somebody since Jake.
Well, you know how it is. You bounce around the world, save lives.
Oh, yeah, it's a real bitch. So I guess I'm just gonna take that as a no.
You know what? I'd like to have lunch with you. That's cool.
I don't know. I just working on the one guy. We had no help. We're doing everything ourselves. I felt like I was back in the Sudan.
Working with Kara, you mean?
No, I just mean being in the moment and having to do everything yourself. Babe, what's going on in that head of yours? You're upset. You're upset because I ended up working alone with Kara today.
No, when I was having coffee with Annie this morning...
Annie, she's my favorite.
Would you stop? She's going through a lot with JR right now, worrying about him and Marissa. And you know what? I told her that she was being paranoid, but, I don't know. Got me thinking about what can happen when an old relationship pops back up in your life.
No, you back up for a second. First of all, Annie doesn't have relationships. She has obsessions, okay? And secondly, Kara's working on leaving and getting her paperwork, so there's no old relationships popping up or whatever you're talking about. That's not happening. There's none of that.
Look, I know, but you asked what was going on in my head, and I told you. I didn't say it was
All
rational.
right, well, she is working on getting out of here, okay? That's the given. So what about if I just talk to Angie and make sure we're never scheduled at the same time ever? Would that help?
Yes.
Good, all right then. Done.
No, no, you know what? I am doing exactly what I told Annie not to do. I'm creating something that isn't there. You know what? I'm sorry. Just forget about it. I'm letting Annie's crazy ideas get to me.
Don't you like it?
Oh my God, it looks beautiful in here, JR.
You're not as beautiful as you.
You are so generous and amazing. Sexy. Oh, wow. So did Marissa like her little pink bouquet?
You know, I didn't even see her. I dropped it off with Crystal. But I did see Scott.
You saw Scott at the jail? Why?
Something's up. Marissa's helping him to get early parole.
He could get out soon?
Apparently. And whatever he's gonna do or plan when he gets out, I have no idea.
Well, you don't have to worry, JR. Scott can't get to you. He can't get to us. I mean, we are about to start this whole new life together. Now that the custody suit is taken care of, we don't have to hide anymore. We can show everybody how we really feel about each other.
Yeah, but we still gotta take it slow. If we're all over each other in public, Marissa's gonna think that I lied to her.
Tough. I am sick of worrying about Marissa.
We have to take it slow, though. We have to make it seem like whatever's happening between us has just started. At least until the custody papers are signed up.
This isn't working, JR. I can't keep sneaking around like this.
What's the matter?
I'm just being practical, logical, oh man.
Okay, so was that kiss practical, logical to you?
No. It's just been my experience. That's usually the guy who bails on me, and not the other way around. So I can't help but weigh risk versus reward. And reward wins by miles. Tad was right. Was that expression carpe diem?
Seize the day.
I'm ready.
Wow, they are beautiful.
Flowers from 2 Chandler men.
I know. Dangerous territory. But don't you worry. I'm not getting stuck in the middle of that mess again.
Good plan.
But I am still gonna help Scott get out of prison. He deserves a second chance.
Let's go, Chandler.
Hey, any tips for scoring an early parole from this place?
Don't get ahead of yourself, Chandler.
Oh, I'm getting out of here. I have to.
It won't be much longer. I promise. We gotta play this thing right with Marissa.
Oh, Marissa.
She's working with Scott. I don't want to be blindsided. Does that make any sense at all?
I don't know. This doesn't seem right. I want to be with you. I want to be out there with you, trying to get your company back on track. And instead, I'm hiding out here behind the scenes.
Just until the papers are signed. Okay, I promise. Look, right now, I want you to pick out your best knockout dress because you and I are going to go out for New Year's, just the two of us. And I'm going to make it one we both will remember. Right now, I have a conference call with Europe that I have to prep for. I'm real glad you like the flowers.
Pink roses.
You should hate me, you know, for what I did to your brother, for what I'm doing to him just by being here. You should want me out of here as soon as possible.
The way I look at it, I owe you.
Thanks. For what?
Oh, are you kidding? If you hadn't taken the thorn out of my paw, I would have bled to death in that hotel hall room.
That is true.
It's true?
Hand it over.
Me?
No pun intended. Oh my gosh, look at that. Yeah,
Good as
there
new.
you
You
go.
rock.
Yeah, I do my best.
I know you do, Kara. I know you do.
I think a relationship with 3 people is great.
What?
I would love that. I mean, I do love. In fact, I like it better if it's 4 people.
What are you talking about?
Me, Trevor, and a new little.
Yeah, little brother or sister could be something we could definitely talk about.
That's exactly what I mean. So I thought we should, I don't know, put that into practice.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that could be a lot of fun, it sounds like.
Could be a lot of fun, it sounds like. But woo, I have to take a shower, so maybe you could just hold that thought and keep thinking the way you're thinking, because I like the way you think. Just give me a couple, just give me a couple minutes.
Hi, this is Dr. Carolyn Finn. I am calling to check on the status of my international travel papers. Yes, I'll hold.